What happens when you can't achieve the American dream? Your voice is diminished, and despite how hard you work, you're stuck in a rut. One group in the U.S. that society marginalizes is the homeless. Do we intentionally marginalize them out of fear or shame, or is it a product of our flawed system? The homeless are often Americans who have tried to work hard and get ahead towards the American dream of economic prosperity and happiness, however, despite their efforts, find themselves without a home. People experiencing homelessness can give voice to the negative aspects of American life, the inequality, poor education systems, greed, and the capitalist mentality of America. I believe Nick Carraway would agree that the United States doesn't have the best opinions of those lacking wealth. Nick's father tells him, "Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had." Today, as a society, we often forget that for many people, everyday necessities like a nice meal and a place to sleep aren't guaranteed.
In John Kozel's book, Fire in the Ashes, he describes the lives of homeless children in New York. He says, "People who were inclined to castigate the parents of these homeless children for letting them go out into the streets at night might have relented somewhat if they understood how rapidly the competence of many parents had come to be eroded by the harshness of conditions. Scenarios of broken will and loss of good decision-making skills were apparent everywhere." In Slab City by Terry Havens, she photographs people living in a squatter's community. Ask people why they are here, and most will tell you they came looking for freedom. From the tensions and hazards the urban homeless endure, from rules, rent, and the assaults of a world often unsympathetic to the underclass. Those living in poverty do not have access to many of the tools required to move up, such as education and job training, proving that the American dream is often unattainable. For many, the odds are against them. A home and financial stability are hard enough. Gatsby-like wealth and living in excess are simply out of the question for millions of Americans. America is known as the land of opportunity, but listening to the voices of the homeless demonstrates the real flaw in our idolized American dream.